Hi, I'm MisterBo, and we have some more Disney Speedstorm news and information to cover. We have some glimpse at some new footage of both single player and multiplayer, and thanks to the Steam and Epic Game Store page for the game, we actually have some new information about what content will be coming after the game has launched. If you do enjoy this video, click that like button, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and all the rest of that kind of stuff. So let's dive straight into this brand new footage that was shown off on the Facebook and other social media accounts of Disney Speedstorm. I also believe Disney Speedstorm has a new logo. We see this yellow S now, and they're kind of just relying on this logo instead of just the word Speedstorm. So that's kind of cool. We have kind of an official logo now. I think that's new at least. But this new gameplay shows off one of the Hercules tracks, and we don't know exactly what this track is. We know there's going to be 8, all themed around the different gods. We also see Li Shang here, who we already knew was going to be in this game thanks to a screenshot from a while ago. But we see this brand new ability, and we can't really work out if this is Li Shang's special ability. At first, I thought it was like a propeller and he was flying, but then I realized no, he's just taking these sort of weird grinding things that we see in courses that look like they're going to be sort of shortcuts. We're not really sure how they work, if they're going to be beneficial to take or if they're not, but this is Disney Speedstorm highlighting single player, and we don't know if that just means you're going to be racing through all the tracks in an order, if there'll be some sort of story to this, but I'm sure we'll find out closer to launch. And then we get some footage of what I'm assuming is split screen multiplayer here. And we actually see a brand new ability in the form of what I'm going to call the stopwatch or the clock, which is probably going to slow down everyone in the race. We've seen this in other kart races, specifically Crash Team Racing. We see the clock ability in that, which will slow everyone down except for you, so you can make up some ground if you were near the back of the pack. Overall, cool stuff, though I'm hoping that the clock ability has been used in that second clip because they are driving very slow, and I hope the gameplay isn't that slow. It definitely looks a lot quicker in the first clip. From there though, we can move over to the Steam and the Epic Game Store page, and there's a load of information on here that we already know about, how you'll be able to gain abilities, drift, use your nitro boost to get ahead of the competition, some of the characters you're going to be able to play. But near the end of the information about this game, there are some new tidbits. Firstly, customize your own style. It says choose your favorite racer's suit, a flashy kart livery, and show off stylish wheels and wings. All of this and more is possible with extensive customization features in the game. Now, we've already talked about kart customization as it was mentioned in one of the newsletters a couple of weeks ago, but this is the first time we're hearing that we're going to be able to change our racers' suits. Hopefully we get some more traditional looking character styles, and then hopefully we get some completely out there looks as well. And this is obviously the first time we're hearing that we're going to be able to customize wheels and wings. Now, we don't know if wings are a purely cosmetic thing just for visual, or if they play into the gameplay. We've seen in a number of races where we have gliders, you'll get shot up above the track and you then have your glider come out and you glide your way back to the track. Mario Kart's done it, and the recent Warped Racers has done it as well. Now, we haven't seen any evidence of that in any of the gameplay, so I'm going to assume this is just a purely cosmetic thing. And then after that, we see new content racing your way. The action never slows down thanks to fresh seasonal content always around the corner. New Disney and Pixar races will be added regularly, bringing special skills for you to master or overcome, and unique tracks will be created often to pump fresh strategy into the mix. Again, we kind of already knew that, but the next bit is pretty interesting. Support characters, environments, customization options, and collectibles will also drop in regularly, so there's always more to experience. Now, I have no clue what they mean with support characters here. Could it be that we see certain characters from franchises sort of in menus and by the side of tracks that we don't actually get to play as? Almost, for instance, like Super Smash Bros. When you have those trophies of different characters that never actually made it in as fighters. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'd love to know what you guys think. And then we have environments. Well, we know environments are sort of the overarching area for tracks to live in. We know we've got the jungle environment, the Hercules environment, the Mulan environment, and even the Monsters Inc. environment in the game, and each of those will have different racetracks in them, up to 8 or maybe even more. So we could see the first track come out and it be another track for the Hercules environment, but then maybe a couple weeks after we see a brand new environment completely. Maybe the Nightmare Before Christmas, and then we see 1 or 2 tracks added into that environment, and then later down the line, more tracks added to that environment. Customization options, we obviously just talked about that, and then collectibles. Now, we have seen collectibles in other kart races, again going back to Crash Team Racing. In Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, we had golden eggs that we could collect in order to unlock a secret character, and we also had hidden crates around tracks as well. we could be seeing something like that here as well, or it could be something as simple as if you manage to beat a track in under a certain time, that is classed as a collectible and you get maybe a new piece of customization for your kart. I am very interested in this stuff and I want to learn more, and hopefully we get more information very soon. We know that the Summer Games Fest is going to be coming up shortly. There are going to be a ton of live streams. We've got a Sony one, we've got an Xbox one, we've got the Summer Games Fest. I don't believe a Nintendo one has been announced, because other than the Summer Games Fest, I feel like the Nintendo one is probably where we would see something, as this game was originally revealed at a Nintendo Direct. But we've got to be very close to getting the beta at least, or maybe an official release date announced. But anyway, I'd love to know in the comments below what you think about all this new information, the gameplay, and everything to do with Disney Speedstorm. Again, if you enjoyed this video, click that like button, subscribe if you're not already, follow me over on Twitter at MisterBo to stay up to date with the channel. Apart from that though, thanks for hanging out with me, I do super appreciate it. Hopefully I'll catch you around, but until then, take care. Cheers.